Good morning, boys. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. It's 5:40, so we had to leave at 5 a.m. But again, of course, Rifas is late. Definitely gonna miss this place. Okay, main road in the right ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈ ಸತಿ 3:34. I'll put the clip. चले boys. Huh?
How do we listen to music?
Yeah.
I'm the only one who doesn't listen to music.
Yeah. High time for you to buy.
No, I have AirPods I can wear, but music is
It's good, bro, but for how long will you listen to the same thing?
good point. But on the top, I'll see.
Okay, time for us to leave. Bajrang Bali ki jai. Ganapati Bappa Moria. Safe ride to all. Just reset trip 1. Oi. Reset trip 1. Decline. Trip 1. Confirm. Go back. Cool. Awesome. Heading back to Bangalore. Definitely gonna miss this place. Was one hell of a ride, one hell of a stay. Wow, it's amazingly dark. So as of now we have about 334 kilometers left to home, and says 8 hours. So damn, we're going to be late again. I'm not sure what to do with work. Let's see, because technically I'll have to log in at 12:30 p.m. but a little is okay. I can push it, but too much is not good. So for a little while we're going to be taking a different route. As per Google Maps, the previous route is about 10 minutes slower. So, and this is a new route, so why not try the new route as well, and at the same time it's at least 10 minutes faster. I guess my voice is a little too bassy right now. Had a good sleep. I mean, for the time I slept, I had a good sleep. Looks like the voice is still not woken up. It's nice to see people awake so early, cleaning the front of their houses. I'm happy that, you know, he gave a dip there. He did not go front in his high beam. I mean, people usually are very insane. They still keep riding in high beam even though they see few people coming opposite to them. That's really not nice. It's going to blind the people who are coming opposite to you. But I'm not sure when people would understand that. So all the boys, I mean, I got up at around 4 a.m. and the Gaurish was up by that time. Both of us used the washroom, took a cold water bath, which was nice. It's going to keep me up. I didn't want to take a hot water bath because I might get too comfortable and my body could sag or get loose, which is not right. I mean, I don't like it. It's going to make me a little lethargic. So I took a cold water shower, which chased away all the sleep. and yeah, after that the other boys got up, got ready. Well, technically we had to leave at 5. That didn't happen, but that's all right. That's a good scenery. Lake, mountains. I mean, I'm not sure if there's a lake or what. Like, oh, that's a river, sorry. According to Google Maps, Google Auntie, looks pretty darn good. Pretty. Oh, we have a bridge there. That's nice. Beautiful. So yeah, we decided on taking a photo here. Bro, hold my gloves. Remote. Looks sweet, doesn't it? You know, I think yesterday I was actually vlogging and saying something, but unfortunately my battery of course died on me. So I was just talking about how simple things are the most beautiful. Like here all we see is water, trees, and that's it, and that itself is so beautiful. I tried getting the moon when I took the photo from that side, but it's not that visible. So I was trying to take a nice video with the background music there, and then the Tata of course has to come in between. Oh, by the way, welcome to day 3 of my vlogs. So yeah, yesterday we came back home after taking some photos at the beach, and we chilled for some time, cleaned the chains of a bike because there was a lot of beach sand that went into it. So we cleaned all of that, and then we headed out to not sure what the name of the hotel, MRA I believe. Yeah, MRA was the restaurant. So yeah, we had biryani there. It was pretty good, and looks like the place was quite famous, and our Airbnb host suggested that we better try biryani there because it's really good. And yeah, it lived up to its expectations. It was pretty good. Post that, I think we came back at about 9:15 or so, and then we just sat down because we were tired. All of us just wanted some chill time. We just started speaking some random things, had some good fun, and while we did that, we cleaned up our visors, we put all of our gadgets for charge, and yeah, we were getting ready for the ride today. Oops, that was a big pothole. Yeah, yeah, and we literally sat, and we had initially decided we would go to bed by around 10:30, but we got engrossed in, of course, weird conversations and it went on till 11:20, and that's when I saw the watch and I'm like, oh shit, no, it's high time we sleep. Yeah, I went to bed at around 11:30. I think Rifas and Abhi went to bed by 12. Not sure exactly the time. And Gaurish and Nagraj were awake, I think, till 1. Not sure how they do it, but they stay, you know, awake late night. They get up early in the morning, and they start riding again. And they don't feel sleepy. I do not know how they do it. I'm a person who loves sleeping as well, so I need to get some good sleep before I hit the roads. At least 6 hours, but yes, we did not get that last night because we slept. I slept at about 11:30 and got up at 4, so that's 4.5 hours of sleep, but still better than what they had. So yeah, I mean, I think I'm fresh enough. So let's see, and we wanted to keep our breakfast light as well. So while coming back from the restaurant last night, we just bought some fruits, basically apple and banana. So we thought, you know, we'll keep ourselves light so we don't sleepy, because we knew we were going to get less sleep, and we're going to be pretty tired because we've been constantly riding for 2 days. So maybe we can stop for our light breakfast at about 8 or so. So right now ETA says 1 p.m, but I'm pretty sure it's going to get more late. I want to reach a little fast because I have a hell lot of office work pending as well. A little bumpy road, so I'm pretty sure the street triple is going to slow down a little because he's going to feel it on his bum a lot. This seat is pretty firm. I mean, of course, it's not meant for bumpy roads. It's meant for, you know, smooth roads. Beauty! Wow. Gorgeous. I'm glad I hit the record button. I wish GoPros came with, you know, infinite battery, or at least a small solar module somewhere, so that, you know, the battery keeps constantly charging. I don't feel like switching off the GoPro, but unfortunately to save charge we have to. We have no other option, because I think what I was seeing is hardly I get about 25-30 minutes of recording. It's not good, but can't help. I mean, I've picked up the Enduro batteries, and that itself gives about this particular battery life. If I go for the normal one, it's even lesser. Not sure why that's happening. Maybe I'll have to change some GoPro settings. I'll just get back home and just check if there's some settings that I need to be doing. This looks nice, doesn't it? I'm not sure what. I think these are rubber trees. Could be. Not sure. Never seen a rubber tree before. Maybe these are some plantations, not sure, but they look very nice. Beautiful. Wow. Why the fuck did it start itching all of a sudden? Look at you, how you're itching. I'm recording the beautiful trees and nature over here. I can see you playing around with it. Unzip a little and itch neatly, at least. No. Unzip your jacket a little. Like, trees on both the sides. I'm like, hey guys, please look at the beautiful trees around you, and then in between you. Oh shit. Stop for a quick photo session because the sun looked beautiful. Nice.
I can't get all.
Go a little more back. Hopefully these roads remain like this, or else I mean, I think you would have seen while coming after Coorg towards Kerala, the roads were very bad. In 2 kilometers we'll have to take a right. Go, 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 go. Belt now, belt now, belt now, belt now, belt. Here starts the street triple friendly road. So I think it's for about 30 odd kilometers that it's gonna be like this. Yeah, let's settle. Let's go ahead and wait for these people. Oops, oops, oops. Wow. What a beauty that was. Hey, 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 hey. So yes, again back into the forest. It's called the Makuta Forest Reserve, I guess. I mean, that's what I read it back there. Looks like Naga Boy is enjoying. This boy loves cycling. Any opportunity he gets, he just stands. I think these roads have turned out to be like this because of the rains, or else last I heard they said the roads were actually pretty peaceful. No one spoke about a rough patch like this, but not sure. Back on the roads right now, so we had stopped for a small water break, which turned out to be a very big break because Rifaz dropped his helmet from the bike while we were sipping on water, and I don't know for what reason his helmet had some grudge against him. It went rolling and directly stopped in a puddle, and it was completely covered with mud. So we took some time to wash it off, clean it, and then almost like say 15 minutes later we'd go back on the road. Look at this guy. Even though there's a smooth road this side, he wants to go inside all these potholes, and he loves it, so no worries. Hopefully there are no more speed cameras or anything as such post this road. Of course, this road, even if they have it every 100 meters, no one cares, because first of all we can't get up to speed here because of all these potholes and stuff. And this, of course, it's a single lane road, and we have vehicles on both the sides, because of which we can't even overtake that easily. So if these roads didn't have any of these potholes and it was butter smooth, the GTs and the Street Ripple would have reached Bangalore by now, I guess. They would have had the time of their lives. But because these potholes are there, we Himalayans can get a little front. So I see that Naga Boy has already gone quite some distance. As I said, we can't pick up good speed as well, because not only the potholes, the curves are pretty deep. We have zero visibility of the oncoming traffic. The boy is tired. We'll go stop there.
Huh?
We'll go stop there. Come, we'll wait for them. So right now we are there in Nagarole Tiger Reserve, and yeah, the road looks beautiful, and it is beautiful, but unfortunately still no sightings of any animal whatsoever. Not even an elephant, not a rat. Absolutely nothing. But the roads are good. You can enjoy the roads, wild roads. So we're back on the road now. We had stopped for a small coffee break. I was a little bit hungry, and we decided we will not be stopping anywhere in between for food because we are very late. So I decided to have a plate of idli vada, so that, you know, it'll keep my stomach occupied at least till we reach home. So yeah, that's done. So we crossed Mysore. Actually, we're running in parallel to Mysore, so it says another 4 hours for us to reach our destination. So yeah, let's see how that goes. So we are planning to hit some good speeds now because everyone's running very late, and the people who are not running late are very tired. But yeah, I doubt traffic will let us actually hit good speeds. This road looks pretty good though. I don't think we'll be taking the expressway, or maybe we'll be joining it in between, not entirely sure. So Gaurish is leading us right now. So all I'm going to do is first head home, and sit on my bed and either watch a movie for half an hour or scroll Instagram for half an hour and then start work. That's to cool off my body. Well, mind is completely cool now. We had a pretty solid trip, and so there was one cinematic shot that I took while we were at the beach. So we had aligned all the bikes, turned on all the DRLs, and when the sunset was happening, we played football in front of the bikes that had the DRLs on. So that shot came out like really well. It looks so good, and I had posted it on my story, and I'm not sure about others, but all of us, all the 5 of us have been watching that particular story on repeatedly. That's how much we fell in love with. So that's literally and definitely a core memory for all of us. That was really good. I mean, even the way we played and the time we had was really good. And at the end, when I just checked the video, the shot, that as well came out to be really good. So out of on a scale of 1 to 10 of satisfaction, we all were satisfied on a number of 15. That's how satisfied we all were with that particular video. So definitely gonna save it, and yeah, I think you guys would have seen that as well. I've added it in the video. So, and once after we finished the shoot on the beach, when we headed back to our place, the host of our Airbnb, they opened up a new room yesterday. So he invited us for a small get-together, so that he can show us what exactly he has made and how the new room looks and the tarifs and all for that. So he gave us few homemade snacks. One was I'm forgetting the name of that. I think Palan Puli, I'm not sure, sorry, I don't want to pronounce it wrong. That one, Uniappam, and this one, banana cake. These they were so good. We really enjoyed it. And he gave us fresh chai as well to drink. Normally I don't drink tea or coffee, but yesterday, the smell was really good, so I was tempted, so I had a little. It was good. It was good. I'm not going to be a judge of it because I normally don't drink it. I'm not a connoisseur of it, but yeah, it was good tea. It was definitely good tea. And by the way, today morning we filled in Bharat Petroleum. I got a full tank. So normally on a full tank, my the bike full tank in the sense I fill about 7 liters in total. So that should be giving me around 210 minimum. But I'm not sure why. At about 160 kilometers itself, the tank was almost empty. Not sure why that happened. Maybe there was a large difference in the density, or maybe the quality was bad. I'm not sure, but the bike did not perform that well. The mileage was bad. Okay, looks like we are back to the expressway. Yeah, we connected through Srirangpatna and directly came here, so we did not touch any part of Mysore at all. So it's gonna take about another 3.5 hours out, I guess. So actually we can reach the outskirts of Bangalore in 2 hours, but then getting inside through the traffic, that is where it's gonna take a toll on us. Son of a yeah, back to traffic life. Now we have entered Bangalore, so shows almost another hour from here. Extremely late, but it's okay. Oh god. Where? It's free here. We'll push, come. Yeah, so he's gonna deviate once we cover about another 7-8 kilometers. No, sorry, 10 to 15 kilometers. and then he has another hour of journey from there. Boy stays in the other side of Bangalore, so yeah, he has to go through all the traffic for another hour with all the heat being radiated in all the traffic with all the bumping. But yeah, no matter how tiring it is or how much ever the other body parts are paining, sukoon to hai, a sense of satisfaction.